The thick Pennsylvania fog was a shrewd, swallowing the road hole. That's when Mia's car sputtered, groaned, and finally died, of course. And right in front of the spookiest colonial house you could ever imagine. No signal, naturally. What choice did she have? She pushed open the heavy oak door, which creaked like a coffin lid. Inside, the air was cold and stale, thick with the smell of dust and decay. A long hallway was lined with portraits, their canvases dark with age. But something was wrong. Every single face had been violently scratched out. All except one, a small, framed portrait of a little girl with pale skin and unnervingly wide eyes. She stared right through Mia, a silent, chilling accusation in her gaze. A soft creak echoed from the grand staircase. Mia's heart leaped into her throat. She turned, slowly, her breath catching. There, at the bottom of the stairs, stood the very same girl from the portrait. Her dress was tattered and ancient, her small hands clenched at her sides. But her eyes seemed to glow with a faint, sickly light in the gloom. A whisper, like dry leaves skittering across pavement, filled the silence. "You shouldn't have come." Before Mia could even process the words, the front door slammed shut with a deafening boom, plunging the house into absolute darkness. Panic seized her. The portraits on the walls began to rattle violently, a clattering chorus of unseen hands. Mia fumbled for her phone, its useless screen the only thing she could think of. She had to get out. She spun around, ready to bolt, to throw herself against the door, the windows, anything. But she was no longer alone in the dark. The girl was there, inches from her face, so close Mia could feel a cold breath on her cheek. The glowing eyes bored into hers. "This house," the little girl whispered, her voice no longer a child's but 100 voices at once. "Ancient and possessive, keeps who it wants." When morning came, the fog had lifted. The sun cast long shadows across the empty road. Mia's car sat abandoned, its door slightly ajar. Inside the old colonial house, the hallway was quiet once more. The portraits hung still and silent, all of them scratched out, except for the little girl. And right beside her, a new, freshly painted portrait had appeared. It was of a woman with terrified eyes, trapped forever behind glass and canvas. Another permanent resident for the house that always gets what it wants. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, be sure to subscribe for more chills.